And the next presenter is Nidikant Ivan Nakasinka-Garata. So he will present another mini research related to chemical reactions on the surface. But in contrast to previous speaker, he will look on the reactions catalyzed by solid surfaces rather than molecular catalysts. Floor is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Dimitri, and good afternoon, everyone. So, my study is about catalytic electronic structure dependence on thiophene hydrodesulfurization reaction. So, in petroleum industry, hydrodesulfurization is known as the process of removing sulfur contaminants from natural gas or crude petroleum products to form refined petroleum products. So during this hydrodesulfurization reaction, during this sulfur removing process, the sulfur contaminant hydrocarbon is treated with hydrogen gas in the presence of heterogeneous catalyst at elevated temperatures and pressures to form this refined petroleum products, and hydrogen sulfide is formed as a byproduct. So here you can see a simplified catalytic hydrodesulfurization reaction mechanism in this diagram. So there are several theoretical and experimental studies have been conducted to study this hydrodesulfurization process, and in most of these processes molybdenum surfaces or molybdenum nanoclusters have been used as the catalyst, and thiophene is used as the probe molecule to study this hydrodesulfurization reaction. So the main objectives of this study is to model the hydrodesulfurization reaction of thiophene on molybdenum surface and study the dynamics of this hydrodesulfurization reaction, and also study the catalytic electronic structure dependence on this hydrodesulfurization reaction. So in this study, as the model system, a thiophene molecule adsorbs a single crystalline body-centered cubic molybdenum surface with 24 molybdenum atoms in excess hydrogen atmosphere is used, and the electronic structure of this model is determined using density functional theory, which is implemented in WASP software. And also molecular dynamic simulations have been used to study the evolution of the position of atoms during heat treatments. So thiophene seems to be dissociatively adsorbing on catalytic surfaces. So catalytic surface, here you can see the variation of carbon-sulfur bond distance during this adsorption process. So as you can see, with time one of these carbon-sulfur bonds are dissociating. This bond is elongating and dissociating. So here you can see the carbon-sulfur bond distance as a function of total energy. As the carbon-sulfur bond distance increases, the total energy of the system decreases. That means the system tends to stabilize by dissociating this carbon-sulfur bond. So this movie further illustrates the dissociation of this carbon-sulfur bond during this the adsorption process. So this further confirms that thiophene is dissociatively adsorbing on these catalytic surfaces. So here also we calculate the binding energy of this thiophene molecule on this neutral molybdenum surfaces, and it is found to be 4.1 electron volts. So if we calculate the binding energy per non-hydrogen atom, it is about 0.83 electron volts, and it suggests that this thiophene molecule is strongly chemisorbed on this molybdenum surface after adsorption. And also our calculated results are in qualitative agreement with experimentally determined data. So then we determined the catalytic electronic structure dependence on this thiophene hydrodesulfurization reaction. So here you can see a thiophene molecule adsorbed neutral molybdenum surface at 0 Kelvin. So at 0 Kelvin, only one carbon-sulfur bond is dissociated here, and when the surface temperature is increased to 1000 Kelvin, even though this carbon-sulfur bond is elongated, it is not dissociated, it is not completely dissociated. So this movie illustrates the dynamics of this thiophene molecule adsorbed on neutral neutral molybdenum surface at 1000 Kelvin. So at 1000 Kelvin, this carbon sulfur bond is completely not dissociating. That means this sulfur is not removed from this hydrocarbon, and it is not catalytically active to remove this sulfur contaminant from this hydrocarbon fragment. And we also did, so here you can see thiophene molecule adsorbed on oxidized molybdenum surface, moderately oxidized molybdenum surface. So at 0 Kelvin, like in the neutral molybdenum surface, only one carbon sulfur bond is broken. So when the surface temperature is increased to 1000 Kelvin, there are evidences of dissociating both carbon sulfur bonds. That means it seems like catalytically active towards hydrodesulfurization reaction, oxidized molybdenum surfaces. So this move illustrates the dynamics of this molybdenum thiophene molecule adsorbed on oxidized molybdenum surface. And as you can see, after heating at 1000 Kelvin, this these carbon sulfur bonds are instantaneously dissociated at 1000 Kelvin. That means these oxidized molybdenum surfaces can be used as catalyst for hydrodesulfurization reaction. So as conclusions, thiophene hydrodesulfurization is dependent on the electronic structure of the surface, and neutral surfaces are catalytically inactive towards hydrodesulfurization, and oxidized surfaces are catalytically active towards hydrodesulfurization reaction. And to remove those adsorbed sulfur and hydrocarbon fragment, we may need to further increase the surface temperature.
Okay, let's thank Tivan.